Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. So in today's video we are going to be editing some pictures for my Etsy shop. So I'm going to show you how to put, if you do a sample, a mock-up picture, how to make it from looking like this to something like this. So let's get started. So first you're going to want to take some pictures of your items. So preferably I like to get up as close as possible to my items. But in this case, I have this picture that I already have taken. So what I did is I screenshotted this picture on my phone and then I cropped it as close as I could. And also, when you edit your pictures, please make sure that the brightness is all the way up and make it more vibrant as well. In this case, I used darker colored, a red color, but I'll probably would do a brighter color for this because as you probably know, for kids shirts, people prefer them to be as bright and nice looking as possible. So like I said, I took a screenshot of this and then I cropped it on my phone and then I airdropped it to my MacBook. So then it looked like this. So as you can see, it's kind of blurry, but I wouldn't worry too much about that. And then what I did next is, as you can see for these first three pictures, because I want it all to look cohesive and the same, I took a picture using my light box and I used AJ blanks. I just brought out a random shirt and I took a picture without anything on it. And then I edit my pictures to put the mock-up onto the shirt so it all looks exactly the same. So now I'm going to show you what I do next. Also, I did edit this picture as well, for example. So as you can see, it has my logo up in the top. So again, make sure your pictures are all nice and bright and the vibrance level as well. So then we'll go back to Canva. And as you can see, I already have a mock-up here prepared, but I'll show you what I did. Okay, so as you can see, I have lots of pictures here. So what I did specifically for this item is, let me delete this, is you will want the size for Etsy standards, you want it to be 2700 pixels height by 2025 in width. So this is what it is for Etsy. I also want to mention that I do have Canva Pro. I highly recommend that you consider getting it, especially if you want to edit your Etsy photos. So like I said, I just clicked and dragged my pre-edited picture over here. And then if you want it to be flipped the other way, you would just reverse these numbers. So just keep that in mind. So I already have it pulled up. You might have to increase your picture, drag it out to make sure it reaches the entire length of this photo. So that's what I did for that. And then now what you're going to do is click and upload your file for your mock-up. There we go. Can't talk today apparently. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click and drag. Now as you can see, this is super white compared to this shirt. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click the image of the Too Sweet and I'm going to hit edit image. Now I use the background remover. As you can see, it kind of has a little crown symbol, which means it's only for pro members. But I highly recommend that you consider going pro. I'll include the rates for that as well because I can't think of it all at the top of my head. So what I'm going to do, this is a godsend, this background remover. I literally use it all the time. So I'm going to hit background remover and then it'll give it a few seconds. And there it is. So as you can see, the background is totally removed for the white. So as you can see, it's too large for this image, so I'm just going to decrease this. And there you go. There is a Too Sweet t-shirt design. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit download. It'll automatically save it as a PNG. So wait for that to load. I also want to mention that I have a MacBook Pro, which makes this process much simpler. And then I'm going to take a screenshot of this. entire thing. Okay, now I'm going to exit out of this. Looks like my design hasn't come up yet. There it is. So what I usually use when I edit my pictures is something called Photoscape X. I got this years ago and it works really great for me. So all you're going to want to do now is just simply resize the design to make sure it's the exact size. Let me make it brighter. So it's the exact size that you made on Canva. So as you can see, it's much smaller in pixelation. So I'm just going to edit it and put 2700. Hit apply. And then now this is all ready to go. So yeah, that's a much simpler process. I'll show you what it looks like when I upload that picture onto my Etsy. So I'm just going to go to the listing here. Hit edit. So that's the before. I'll get rid of this as well. Where's the design? There it is. We'll wait for that to load. So there that is. So this is, here's the before. And there's the after. So it kind of gives the illusion that you embroidered the shirt when you really didn't, but I just think it kind of makes it look more professional. And that way people can see what it looks like on the shirt. And as you saw, it was super simple process just using Canva Pro. Again, I highly recommend that you guys consider using that when you edit your pictures. And that background remover option is a godsend. It just makes it so much simpler and easy. So again, to recap, you will want to take a picture of one of your blanks with nothing embroidered on it. Again, I use AJ blanks, and as you can see, I use the 12-month size. And then you will want to take a close-up image of your embroidered project. So as I mentioned before, I had one that I just took a mock-up that looks like this. So again, I just edited it super close to the design. And then I uploaded the mock-up design, the shirt design. And then I brought this, my close-up version over here. And then I just used background remover. And I made it as small or to the size that it looks appropriate for the shirt. So again, I hope you guys found this tutorial super easy. Again, let me know if you have any questions about this. I wasn't planning on making a video today, but I just thought that, hey, I had to edit some pictures anyways, so why not show you guys the process and just show you overall how simple and easy it is to do, especially because I think customers prefer to see how it will look like on the shirt rather than if you had it on a mock-up. However, there's nothing wrong with the mock-up, but I just kind of wanted to show you guys the process so you can do this as well for your Etsy shops or your small businesses. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please consider giving this video a thumbs up and let me know if this process worked for you as well. And please consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already. As you may know, I do a lot of the sewing and embroidering, and I have a ton of tutorials on the way as well. So again, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.